Thanks for checking out this horror film review from the Banana Laser Horror Podcast. You can find our full archive of every unedited show at horrorphilia.com. Also, subscribe to Banana Laser on iTunes, Stitcher, and YouTube. It says YouTube. Well, click subscribe. Thanks, and keep on banana-ing.
So, the Hot 10 of the Big 3. So, we could also call this the banana you want to peel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 10 bananas we want to peel.
Oh, yeah. It's a lot of peeling.
I'll peel it back and stick it up my crack. It's going to be great.
Or her crack.
Yeah, not yours, Matt.
You could get a banana cream pie.
Oh, God.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, number 1 will be our banana cream pie.
Oh, my God.
Wow, this is all coming together.
What a dream.
It's amazing how it makes itself. I have to say, I started off with 22 Chicks. I went through all 3 of these franchises. Now, we're talking everything from the first movie to the remake, even the sequel to the remake, whatever. Even the reboot, like all the 14 Avenues of Halloween. All those are in there. I gotta say, I couldn't believe how the ratio of Friday girls I liked compared to Nightmare on Elm Street, especially.
Me too.
Yes. We
I
rule.
found that
Once again,
Nightmare-
Friday the 13th rules.
Yeah, Nightmare and Halloween had very little to offer.
Yes. Facts.
Right.
How about that? And we're all, see, I didn't know someone was going to bring it up. I was going to when it came to me. But see, obviously, we're all in agreement. And it's not because we're Friday fanboys and fangirl. It just happens to be. I don't care what it is. The 10, if I'm not going to lie, I take this business seriously about who I'm attracted to because I'm always horny. So this is serious business. So I'm not doing nothing for Friday. Yeah, shoot. But wow, isn't that awesome?
Right. How about you, Matt? What was your ratio looking like?
Well, I had a total of 15 picked out, and it broke down to 7 from the Friday series. Well, 1 was from Freddy vs. Jason, so you could put that wherever, I guess.
Right.
And then I had 5 from the Halloween series and 3 from A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Ooh, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And as a joke, I put Jesse in there, so actually I have 4.
That dude can move his hips, man.
He really can.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be a drawer so much in my life. So, Halloween was surprising. Yeah, like I'm not picking Laurie Strode or anything. Or I know you guys have Annie, I'm sure, somewhere. Do you know to give it away? But I know you do. I don't have Annie, Laurie, or Linda. Is that weird?
Neither do I.
No, that's not weird.
How about
Okay.
that?
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, wow. Yeah, how weird. So I have nobody from, like, Nightmare 1 either, which is really strange. Yeah, weird stuff. And I'm sure Friday 1 wasn't really... See, I used to actually think Brenda was pretty cute, but I think after talking to Matt and Dave on the commentary, when we were all talking about our banana we wanted to peel, they kind of talked me out of Brenda. Let's do this the right way. So, Dave, let's start with you.
Uh-oh.
Let's go down your list of 10 hottest chicks in the Big 3.
Okay, I'm still in the process of writing down are we going to mention their real names or just the characters' names?
However you can get people to know who they are.
Well, I was doing both. So my next 3, I was all the way down to number 3, and I had to write down her real name, and then 2, and then 1. So I'm going to try to do that to stall while I talk about my list and how many people are from Friday and, etc. So let me see here. How many are from Friday? We have, yeah, okay.
It's in her monologue.
I like what you've done here. Yes.
Oh, wait a minute.
To turn this down, I'm gonna put this back up. I'll unplug
Son
this.
of a bitch.
I don't fucking know.
You guys ever
I
see
think
that Twilight Zone where the guy cut off his tongue and he started feeding it to baby tongue?
What do I care about bees?
Yeah. What do I care about bees? on the serious tip.
Dave, go.
So I'm trying. So anyway, sorry, I wasn't 100% ready. So it ends up only being 5. Now, see, I had this down to like a 12. So it ends up just being 5 from Friday, but that doesn't change. If you look at the top, whatever I have, it's like, 70% Friday. So,
Yeah. Wow.
So, okay, I just have to write 2 more names down. But I will tell you this. I'll start off with number 10 then. I can do 2 things at once here. So number 10, she's not on the screen very long, but I know everything she says because I've watched her scene so many times, especially when I was young, and it's not even a character that's part of the normal. She's only there a short time, but it is Nikki from Friday the 13th Part 6, Jason Lives.
Nice.
The best, yeah, So, always loved her, and yeah, she's real good stuff there.
Is that
She
the
was
girl that
actually,
has sex in the bus or whatever.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah, she's the one that listens to 10-minute songs, so it must be from Justice for All.
yeah, awesome. So I've always liked her, and it's funny because she didn't get naked in that, but she had no problem getting naked in other movies. She says, but for that particular, they didn't ask her.
Can't Buy Me Love. You see her tits and Can't Buy Me
Oh,
Love.
yeah. There's only one other titty quite this pretty.
Exactly. I've seen boob, or what does he say? I've seen them before. My parents have cable.
So, and here's the weird thing. She was supposed to have the part of another girl from Friday the 13th Part 5 who did get naked, and she was going to do it, and I forgot what happened, but it was one of the things that, I've learned over the years. But anyway.
Well, her boyfriend is the one who ended up being with her naked in Friday 5.
Isn't that something? Lucky him.
So he got to be with both girls in a way.
Indeed. Yeah, you never know, right? So number 10, Nikki, played by Darcy DeMoss. Okay, yeah, Nikki. Okay, number 9, I have a feeling. I know one person here that really appreciates this person. I don't know how high he is going to be on her, but we both reviewed and talked about her, and I definitely think she's overlooked. Especially in this role. She's a very pretty girl, but this is always my favorite role because maybe I just like her as a brunette. But I'm talking about Harley, played by Angela Trimber from Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Yeah. See, this is the thing. I take this stuff seriously. There's pretty, there's beautiful, there's sexy, there's cute, and there's hot. And to me, they all mean different things, and she is just extremely sexy. You'll probably find that I'll say that a lot about a lot of women on my list. But yeah, Harley, she's great, and she's getting down. It's her personality too. She's
right. Some
of the stuff she says in the truck with that guy. How do you know I'm not about the waterworks? And she's doing the stuff with her tongue. I'm like, man,
God,
bad girl, bad. I like bad girls. So anyway, Harley, number 9.
She's no Kelly Stafford.
Well, who is? Right. Boy, oh boy. Number 8 is actually very similar. I find her extremely sexy, and her character just has that edge to it. And I don't think this is going to be on anybody's list, but she's always been a personal favorite of mine, obviously. And this girl her name is Janessa, played by Melissa Aid from what, Alex,
Jason X.
Jason X, yes.
She's always got a smart-ass comment and a low-cut top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that too, and that helps. But she's just, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I think there's another girl that I actually bumped from this list that if I saw her, I'd say, if I saw them both walking out in public and didn't know who they were, just by looks alone, the other one I'd say, oh my God, beautiful. But there's something about, this girl in this role, the way she acts, the way she dresses, and I mean, that's a thing. That's a thing with me. Like, for me, this is what I'm attracted to physically. And this is good to talk about it on the show. This is fun. But, I'm a booty guy. I like a big butt. I like nice lips, full lips. I like a flat stomach, and I like nice hair. And You'll find that most guys are breast guys or leg guys. I feel like I'm talking about chicken, but I'm not.
You're making me hungry.
And she has it going on, Janessa. So 1098. Okay, number 7. Now here you go. This is just a classic beauty. This girl I've loved since the first time I saw her, and when I look at her, she looks like if she was in the 30s. Just the way she's like a timeless, just a very pretty girl, and everything about her is also attractive to me. So, and this is Marcy, Janine Taylor from Friday the 13th, Part 1.
Wow.
Yeah. Always love Marcy.
I was way into her. I'm way into her body, but she definitely threw me off with how she looks today.
You can't look, dude. That's the problem. I was gonna say I didn't let any of the today stuff mess with, because if I did, there's a girl. Actually, I'll be a spoil. If I went by today's look,
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I think we all do.
Really? Okay, who? She would be on if I was counting. She looks better now than she did then, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. I was going the other way.
No, it's the opposite. She, maybe not right now, but maybe 10 years ago, she got better. Like 20 years after she made the movie, she ended up looking stunning. And that girl is...
Is it the girl who needed a little touch-up work in Friday 7?
No, but she's from Friday 7. And I'm talking about the... No, it's not Melissa. Melissa still looked good, regardless of when. But no, it's actually Tina. The way Tina looked in The New Blood, I mean, I think she's pretty. But something about her hairstyle, it just didn't suit her.
The way she looks better now. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like 20 years after that, she looked like Jenna Jameson. I was like, oh my gosh, look at, dude. I'm telling you.
I think she did have a little cum on her face too.
Oh god.
So I mean, Marcy's great, man. She's cute. She's got a great body, cool character.
Oh, her body's unbelievable.
Yeah, she's petite and she has a flat stomach and she just, just a pretty face. I just think,
Yeah, it looks great with an axe in it.
Yeah, sad to see her go. I do like her little thing though on Friday when she does that thing.
Her dream, yeah.
Yeah, the dream when she's talking in the mirror about her whatever.
Oh, that yes. Yeah, how weird is that? She's talking old Hollywood and then she grew up to be that.
You'll always be plain, Lizzie. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah. Number 6, Tina, the original Tina, Amanda Wyss from A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh wow, Tina.
Always loved Tina. Tina. Dude.
Tina!
Yes, the word Tina is all over these freaking... There's 3 Tinas in the Friday franchise alone. Right? And there's so many Tinas in all 3 of these. It's crazy. But, yeah, this is my Tina, the original Tina.
Matt's whole list is Tina's.
Yep.
I've always loved her. Yeah.
I went
Top
by
10.
Hannah's name. Is that what we're doing?
Top 10 Tina. Talkie Tina. So, anyway, she's great. She's very pretty. I like her personality. Some of the stuff that comes out of her mouth. She just has a sexuality about her, and I just think she's very pretty. So, there's Tina. And, okay, this is someone I just can't ignore. This is strictly... The woman is just stunning. That's all there is to it. It's just like, wow, okay. I think the top 5 are like people that if I saw walk in the street, I would stop. That's how they are. And number 5 is Chris, K-R-I-S, the girl who actually plays the Tina role in the new Nightmare on Elm Street. So Katie Cassidy, her.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, just...
Yeah, my list was done, and then I remembered Katie Cassidy, and I'm like, oh,
I forgot about her.
So everybody got moved.
Oh, Matt, better revise that list.
Yeah.
Who can ignore her?
She was so hot in that movie.
Dude.
Oh, and I was so pissed off when she got killed, and then we have Rooney Mara for the rest of the movie.
Right.
And it was just because she was sleepwalking through the whole thing, and not just because it was a nightmare film. Like, she had no... But then we found out later that she hates horror and didn't want to, she didn't want to do it. And so...
Man, yeah. Katie Cassidy in that movie is stunning.
Oh my God.
They got the right lighting on her, the right clothing, the right everything for that movie, man.
Yeah, she is just... And that movie has a certain look about it, too. Not all movies looked the way this movie looked when the Nightmare remake came out. It had that dreary... It had a look, but somehow the contrast of her beautifulness to the way the rest of the film looks. Almost like what's her name, I would say, in The Ring. Similar to when Naomi Watts was in The Ring, who is also stunning, and the way the palette, the color of that film, and the dreariness of it is kind of similar. So it almost adds to it. So okay, now number 4. I don't know if people are into her as much as I am, but this is one I get into more every single year, and I watch the movie more now than I ever have. And I don't know, she's the total package. She's just very pretty, is what she is. And I'm talking about.
I know you're gonna say
who?
Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, the nerdy the girl with the glasses.
Wrong, sir. No, not her. Here's something funny about that girl. When I saw the commercial,
they picked only black chicks.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, wait, Dave, why are these girls all white?
Yeah.
What's happening here?
There's not enough to choose from. Wait till the honorable mentions come in. There's just not. And the one, it was almost unfair to choose her because she's a model in real life.
I thought you were going to just get any black girl from all these movies and make a list out of them.
There are some pretty ones, and I'll tell you about them later. They're in my honorable mentions, all of them, I think. But not that one. That girl in Nightmare 4, when the commercial first came out, they show this one scene where Freddy does this thing under her chin with his razor that goes real quick. Yeah. And they just show her profile. And when I saw that commercial, because I knew he was in the movie, I thought that was Kincaid in the commercial. And to this day, when I watch that movie, every time I see that scene, I think of that I thought it was Kincaid in the commercial. Yeah.
Wow, I thought it was Dick hollering.
Dick screaming. So anyway, you guessed wrong. Are you
talking about Kelly Hu?
Kelly who?
Kelly who?
I am not talking about Kelly Hu. I still don't know who she is outside of that movie.
Scorpion King.
Never saw it.
Well, it wasn't that huge of a hit.
What else is she in?
X-Men, maybe? Yeah, right? Wasn't she the one fighting Wolverine or something?
Yeah.
She's in the first 3. The first 3 X-Men. Is she in that?
No, she's just in X2.
Oh, X2? Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's just so. Okay, I saw it once. Either way, sorry. So okay, nobody guessed. And this is, I love her. Number 4 is Ellie.
Yes.
Stacey Nelkin from Halloween 3.
Nice. Dude, I'm into her.
Oh, man.
Matt thinks she's too childlike.
Who? Is that the robot chick?
Yeah.
The robot chick.
Michael Jackson?
Dude, she reminds me of...
Well, she's like Michael Jackson, but she likes older boys than him.
All right. She has these I'll tell you what. She has these big eyes, and the way her mouth is shaped, and her face, she looks like a porcelain doll. I don't know. She's got it all going on for me. She's just very pretty. She's a petite one, and just those big eyes. She almost reminds me of like a prettier, although Jessica Harper is pretty herself, don't get me wrong, but the way she looks in Suspiria with the looks, that's kind of what she reminds me of. But again, and her character gets down in the movie, and
Oh, dude, I would totally fuck her after her father dies.
Right, see? That's what she needed. So anyway, I think that she's special. So that's Ellie, Stacey Nelkin. Awesome. Okay, another Halloween.
Wow, see, you didn't pick many Halloween, but they seem to be making it to the top of this list.
There's 3 Halloweens. Wow, that's crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, this girl is just damn hot. In this movie, when she's on the screen, I just can't keep my eyes off her. She's a blonde girl. She's like a prototype for a blonde model girl from the 80s, and just extremely pretty and sexy. And that's Samantha, a.k.a. Sammy, played by Tamara Glynn in Halloween 5.
Oh, of course. I knew she was going to be there for you.
I know Matt doesn't like her either. I can't.
No.
I can't wrap my head around. To me, she's just like, if I saw her walking the street, I don't know. I just think that she's freaking drop dead, man. Just, oh my God. So
I liked her when she was covered in blood. That was hot.
That didn't hurt. Yeah.
Matt, you're not surprised, right? You remember he was obsessed with this girl.
Oh, no, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. She seems like she would roll around in the hay with you or something.
I don't know, man. I hope she would. She just looks amazing. You're just saying you think that she looks like she's a bad girl, a dirty
Yeah,
birdie.
she does. Yes.
Well, maybe that's probably. I like bad girls. I like dirty birdies. What can I say?
There you go.
He sounds like Howard Stern talking about Brooke Hogan. Do you remember that, Alex? Did you?
Yeah.
I would love to take your virginity.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm only 56 years old. It's okay.
Jesus.
See, Brooke Hogan, she has something that these girls on my list don't have. She has a better one than they do.
What, a leg drop in her arsenal?
No, Brooke Hogan has herself a little booty. Yeah.
Yeah.
White girl with booty.
You know what? She's fucking hot. Like well, at least she was back then. I don't know what she looks like now, but she was, and I'm like, God damn, she is the best looking thing to come out of that family.
Oh, yeah. Matt would clothesline her.
I think she's balding like her dad, though.
Is it Skullet?
Yeah.
Like Reggie Bannister?
Mm-hmm.
I still give her an atomic drop. I'll tell you that.
I'd give her a pile driver.
Awesome.
All right, Sammy. I expected that.
If you look at my list, I have blonde girls and big-breasted girls on there, and they're really not I'm more about brunettes and I'm more about other body parts. This is just how it happens to come out. So, I mean, this one here is just, okay. Similar thing, but even on an even stronger scale. And number 2 is Brie from the Friday the 13th remake. But
nice.
Anna Gill, is that how you pronounce it? Will?
Yeah, the one with stupendous tits.
Dude, see, even without the breasts, I just think that's sexy. Of course, that adds to it, but I just think that she's just incredibly hot. That's all there is to it. I can't sugarcoat it. That's what she is. She's just like, she could stop traffic as far as I'm concerned. I'm just like,
right.
Oh.
Well, Jamie, what do you think of her nipple placement?
It's perfect.
See?
How about you, Matt? Is this stupendous?
Yes.
So Trey and Brie.
That's how she got the job.
No, she's very beautiful. She actually was on my
model.
She was on my short list.
So is it fair to say that Trey and Brie, according to Jamie, that Trey and Brie are the hottest couple?
I mean, if he keeps his mouth shut, yeah.
Yeah.
And so if she does too, so we're even. Okay. I can dig it. No, actually, she's not bad. Her character's fine.
All right.
She just wants to part. So number 1.
That was number 2. Number 1 for Dave is Sandy from Friday the 13th.
Sandy, the waitress.
Yes.
Just a night on the town.
I do want to play a game where we all predict our number ones.
Okay, predict my number 1. Now that you know my 9, that's unfair. But
Now, could we ask you, let's play a game. We could ask a hint.
I don't think I need a hint.
I know, right? I bet you're going to know.
Well, since you're so sure, let's have people who aren't guess. So, Matt, what do you think his number 1 is?
From Friday 1, the woman with the glasses that are like down her nose. She's looking right at the camera.
Who goes, you're going to Cam Blood?
Yeah.
That woman who looks down her nose at Annie.
I love a woman in glasses, so I don't know.
Remember we met her?
Yeah.
That story went into, we grabbed the broom and we swept even, remember?
Girl with the glasses on her nose. Oh, my God.
No, I have no idea.
No idea. Okay, Dave, is she black or white?
She's white.
You
You thought I was going to just have a girl. The number 1 had to be the black girl.
I figured at least number 1, yeah. Okay, so it's not Kelly Rowland. All right.
No, and she's not even
Kelly
the prettiest
Rowland.
black girl in the franchise. No, she's not. I think Kelly Rowland's still hot. Don't get me wrong. She's on my list. 8, whatever it is.
Yeah, where is she on your list? Like 13 or something?
No, she's not that high. Now Tyra Banks might be.
Yeah, how come she wasn't in there?
I didn't
All
think
our number 1s are going to be Tyra Banks.
I didn't think it was fair to put Tyra Banks in this because she's really a model. I wanted to have just a Friday actress. It seemed like cheating.
Can we do parenthesis asterisk? Is that really your number 1?
No, but she would probably be in my top 5.
Okay. Well, Jamie, if you're so sure, who's his number 1?
Well, now that I've been thinking about it, I'm kind of split between two. My first original guess was going to be Debbie Sue Voorhees, but then I thought about Vera. So I'm going to go. I'm going to say Vera.
Okay, any more guesses?
Guess that wasn't it.
Yeah, I guess not. I'm going to say Terry. I'm going to say Terry for that ass.
Terry. Okay.
Because I was surprised she wasn't anywhere in your top 10.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'll explain about Terry later. I've discussed it with you guys on
Oh, yeah, he don't like her hair dry.
She doesn't get hot until, for me, until she gets the wet hair thing. Like in the last 2 minutes we see her. Then I'm like, oh, wow, where have you been all morning?
Well, there you go. It's wet at some point. Just say wet hair Terry.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Is it Jenny?
No, he don't think of her that way.
Oh, okay.
Is it Megan from Part 6?
Okay, everybody's got their guesses out.
It's not Demon's girlfriend.
Anita?
Somebody was right at one point, but you changed it. It is.
Oh, it's Debbie Sue Voorhees.
Yep, Debbie.
Wow, Jamie did know.
And yes, everybody loves her because she's so stacked. But even if she wasn't, she is just ridiculously attractive and sexy to me. When she's talking, and the guy says,
Fuck you.
Fuck you, and then the way she says fuck you back, her lip does this curl or something. There's something, she has these, it's a ridiculously sexy mannerism. Just the way she presents herself and the way she talks. I know she's playing a character in the movie, but you could tell when someone's got something deep down inside them. And that's something else about me. That's the difference between sexy, beautiful, pretty, and all these other things. Some people just give off this vibe to me that they're very sexual and they like to get down and dirty, you know? And and that's why she has a very pretty face, her hair, obviously her body. And that's another scene. Boy, oh boy, how many times have I seen that? I think I broke the VHS watching that one.
Oh, yeah. It just snapped in half.
But this scene always gets ruined. You're right in the middle of doing your thing, and then they show that dirty Clint Eastwood looking guy.
I'll fill your stomach.
Shit, I came on the wrong part. God damn it.
Yeah, and then a bird flies away as she's orgasming. You don't get to see it. But you got, that used to always ruin the scene for me. But yeah, it's Debbie Sue Voorhees. I think that she is pretty extraordinary. So there you go.
Wow, excellent list, Dave. Would you mind zipping through it one more time? What was number 10?
I'll go 10 quick. Okay, 10. 10 is Nikki from Friday the 13th, Part 6. 9 is Harley from Rob Zombie's H2. 8 is Janessa from Jason X. 7 is Marcy from Friday the 13th, 1980. 6 is Tina from A Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. 5 is Chris, Katie Cassidy from Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake. 4 is Ellie from Halloween 3. 3 is Samantha from Halloween 5. The girl that gets killed in the barn. 2 is Bree. Everybody knows about Miss Stupendous and everything else from the remake, Friday the 13th. And number 1, there's even a song written about her, for God's sake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to hear that.
Yeah, Tina from Friday the 13th, A New Beginning in that infamous scene. Boom.
Wow. Excellent list, Dave.
Yeah,
There's a song written about her?
Yes, there is.
It's by Wolfie's Just Fine. And I actually played that song on the Friday 5 retro. So if Alex, you've heard it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I heard it. Your foster parents are dead.
Well, did I surprise anyone? Was my list surprised? Any picks on it?
Yeah. I think it surprised everybody.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff that, it's definitely different from my list. That's for
definitely different from mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an interesting show because it's definitely different from mine, too. So that's weird. We're going to have a whole bunch of girls listed here. So now everybody's very excited that Jamie was willing to participate in such a segment. So without further ado, Jamie, please lay it on us. And for those of you who do not know, Jamie's straight, right, I believe, and but she can recognize.
What are your pronouns?
Yes, I'm straight, but I can tell a beautiful woman when I see one. And I'm not ashamed to admit it.
And we refer to Jamie as Hey You, so. All right, Jamie, who is your number 10 hot 10 of the big three?
Hot 10 of the big three.
Like I think most of you guys, the majority of my list is made up by Friday Girls, and that's just because as I was going through the other franchises, I'm like, there's a couple here and there, but Friday Girls just blow them away. So I have 3 honorable mentions, but 7 of my 10 are from Friday.
Okay.
And we'll start with number 10, and that is Samantha from Friday 4.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I just think she's cute, barring the face that she makes on the raft. I just think...
Well, that's her orgasm face.
And you know what it is, too? I love her voice. She has a very sweet voice, and I just really, whenever she talks, I'm like, oh, you're so cute. So...
If you don't know, she looks really good today.
Yeah. And so does Debbie from Friday 3, but I think she looks really good.
Yeah, I just met Samantha last year, and wow, I couldn't believe it. I thought I was watching Weird Science.
Okay, my number 9 is I don't foresee her being on anyone else's list, but this is Debbie from Nightmare 4, played by Brooke Theiss. Her hair's a little large. In that
the one that turns into a roach?
She's the weightlifter. Yeah, she's the weightlifter. But I also knew her from the TV show Just the 10 of Us, and so I've seen her without puffy hair, and I always thought she was very pretty. And sexy, and I love her, like, when she's working out, she's still wearing full makeup and her nails are done.
Oh, and I like that.
And yeah, she is. Yeah, especially in that scene in the schoolyard in the beginning when she's, like, towering over everybody else.
Would you secretly meet her discreetly in a Roach Motel?
You can check in, but you can never check out.
So who's prettier, her or the girl that she looks like, Tori from Saved by the Bell? Because they're the same person to me. That's why I can't ever.
Lena Creel?
Oh, I never liked her.
Okay.
Right.
No, those are subpar episodes.
Yeah. Okay, so number 8, and I definitely foresee this being on at least one other person's list, and that is Vera from Friday 3.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Mm-hmm. She was on at one point, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's a cutie, and every time, and it actually pisses me off when people call her a bitch.
What?
Because I'm like, I don't think she's being bitchy. She was being very nice. She's like, she's not interested. What's she supposed to do? Fake it? Right. But she was like, I'll come back and then we'll talk. Like, she's a nice person. But
yeah. I mean, no, I don't know what people expect. Like, what is this? Like some pity program? Look,
right?
Who would fuck this guy? I mean, let's be honest here.
Fucking Shelly.
It's not with the way he talks. He's such a downer, man. Even if he does himself no favors, it pisses me off. We've been through it. I'm not going to talk about it.
No, let's get into this. So,
yeah, how dry is her pussy? That's what I want. Come on.
Okay.
He's a dick.
He's a total dick.
Yeah, people love him. I don't get it. They like him and don't like Franklin. I'll never understand this. Never.
He had white people afro hair on an axe. I mean, what bigger an asshole can he be?
Yeah, think of the work that went into that.
Oh my god!
Just for a freaking 3-second prank on a girl that has been traumatized.
That nobody laughed at. Yeah,
and that triggers her. Nowadays, that guy'd be thrown in. He'd be canceled if he had
Canceled. Yeah, let's start talking like that. All right. All right, Jamie. What is number 7?
My number 7. It's another Debbie, and this time it's Debbie from Friday 3.
Oh, I thought that was your number 1.
Oh,
I know you love her. You've mentioned
I do.
her a couple times, saying how pretty
yeah.
she is.
I mean, yeah. I mean, she's hot.
Is that the pregnant woman?
Not gonna lie. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's a natural white beauty. She looks very natural.
Yeah, we got like 2 frames of film of tits on her.
Tracy Savage, I think is her real name.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Cool name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 6
Oh, yeah. I didn't realize you did that, Dave.
is Trish from Friday 4.
Ah, great pick.
Yeah, she looks like a porcelain doll, too.
Yes, she does. Thank you. Yes,
Okay, number 4. No, I'm sorry, number 5.
5.
The next one is actually the nurse from Friday 4 in the beginning.
Oh, yeah. The Super Bowl self-abuse.
Yes,
Her.
and I can't remember her name either, but I always just loved her.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't think about her.
yeah, she is pretty though.
I have to revise my list.
Number 4 is Megan from Friday 6. Every time I look at her, I'm just like, God damn, she's pretty.
Yeah, she's pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's spunky too.
I thought for sure you'd have her, Dave.
If this list was 20 years ago, she'd be on it. I somehow fell out of her a bit. She's pretty. I haven't heard every person I've heard so far. I think is there's not one thing that that Jamie said, and I have a feeling it's going to be the same way with everybody. But yeah, she's pretty as well.
Well, next time, Dave, hold on tighter so you don't fall out of her.
Yeah, it must have been that hairy turn in the Camaro.
All right. My number 3 is Katie Cassidy from the Nightmare remake, and that's the one where my list was done, and then all of a sudden I thought, fuck, I forgot Katie Cassidy. And she is legitimately one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. Like, I just think she's stunning.
No, she is, especially in that movie. Like,
Yes, in that movie. Yes.
because I look to post pictures of her and I type in her name and hot at the end, and for some reason she didn't model too much or something. I don't know. I can't find too many hot pictures of her. They're always like paparazzi pictures of her on the beach or whatever. Like, I wish I could find more model photo shoots with that chick, because she is like unreal.
Dude, is she brunette normally? Because I saw you posted pictures of her. She was brunette.
Right? She had, yeah, I guess, yeah.
I don't know anything about her except what I've seen in this movie, and I think she's stunning, obviously, as a blonde. But I saw her as a brunette. I was like, I don't know. And I usually prefer brunettes, which is odd. But for whatever reason, I just thought she looks better. But I don't know. I know that she's made other things. I just haven't seen them, so I thought you guys would know.
Right. No, I don't.
Okay. I thought she was like a star or something. I don't know.
I thought so too. She seems like
She
it.
was in Arrow, and then she was also in the Black Christmas remake.
Oh, that's right. You're talking about the one, the Black Christmas from the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Not the most recent one. Nobody was hot in that.
No, everybody in that other one was. That's like I've said it. It might be the most attractive cast for any horror movie ever. It's
Yeah,
tough.
I gotta watch that again.
Dude, yeah, the Black Christmas. Oh my gosh, yes, check it out for real.
Okay. Well, my number 2 is Pamela Shoop from Halloween 2, and that is the booby nurse, Karen. And I don't really know. I don't think I need to explain why. I mean, we see why.
Yeah.
Dude, as soon as her clothes come off in the hot tub, all bets are off. Like, I don't notice how pretty she is until that scene, which is the only reason she's an honorable mention for me. But she was there again at one point, so she is beautiful. But I never noticed it until she gets in that hot tub scene.
It's weird. Matt said he don't realize how hot she is till her face is melting off.
Amazing grace. Sit on my face.
I always loved it when she went to see him when he called her to the hospital room, and she's like taking her hair down and
Right.
all this stuff, only to say, I have to get back. And I'm like, then why did you go through all that? But,
Right.
And she's willing to suck dirty fingers, too.
She's a tease all around. She teased him twice. She teased him in the room, and then, it was Michael later, but she didn't know. But still, she goes down in the hot tub. He gets out. It can get cold in here. He goes out just to fix it. Like, so to her knowledge, it's him coming back, and then she goes, I got to get back to work. She's just
yeah, what a tease. That was messed up. Like, why even bother getting into the hot tub if the time it took a guy to change the temperature, you're getting out of it already?
I think she's a virgin. All she did was tease that guy over and over, and he kept thinking he was getting it.
Right.
Yep.
You have to listen, old bud.
Nurse Karen. She's a Karen, all right.
All right, well, now we're in trouble. We have to pick Jamie's number one, and it's not Debbie. So, yeah, good luck. I think I have a good guess.
You think you have a good guess?
I'm gonna say Lori from Freddy vs. Jason.
Oh, Lori from Freddy vs.
I mean, she's definitely got boobs.
Well, I guess I'm wrong. All right, Matt, what do you think?
Mrs. Jarvis.
Okay.
I don't know.
She has a
First
long
of
butt.
all,
Yeah.
oh, she's hot. Mrs. Jarvis, she made my list too.
Get a Jarvis
She's like
sandwich? Yeah, she made mine.
Yeah, I want a Jarvis sandwich. 100%. Yeah, she's my number 28 or 29, but she's not. So I will tell you this. Okay, Jamie's number one, Danielle Harris.
Fuck off.
And I'm only
Oh my God. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Only when the eyebrow is at its peak.
Fuck off.
When it's high-fiving her hairline is when Jamie is totally all in.
So I told Brian, you know what? She's got those T-Rex arms. Like I don't know. When I was giving
watch out.
When I was giving Brian my list, I was like, I just can't find that many from like Halloween or Nightmare. Like the Friday girls are just taking over. And I was like, so I was going through all of them. And I was like, well, there's, Jamie Lee Curtis and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, Danielle Harris, that's not going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
And then,
Wow, what a hater.
I knew that.
no,
I know who it is.
I don't hate her, but I don't know. I just don't think she's hot.
Narrow it down, Jamie, real quick. Give us a franchise. Or Dave, do you think you could do without a
Is it
narrowing?
Friday the 13th?
Yes.
It's Chris.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it
okay.
is. And that's because I don't know, I wanted to be her. When I was a little kid, I just thought she was so beautiful, and I wanted to be her. Yes, yeah. So, yeah, she's my number one.
Nice.
I want to be her too, except for the whole thing of Jason might have raped her.
He did not.
I just said that to make you mad too.
And Muffin is still alive, and so is Gordon.
And Paul.
I'm not talking about that tonight. Sorry.
Paul is not dead. Only the Beatles won.
Muffin and
Wow. So Jamie's top 10 is Samantha from Friday 4, Debbie from Nightmare 4, Vera Sanchez, Debbie from Friday 3, Trish from Friday 4. Her number 5 spot is the nurse from Friday 4, Megan from Friday 6, Chris from Nightmare Street Remake, Karen from Halloween 2, and her number 1 is Chris Higgins from Friday 3. Wow. Excellent list, Jamie. We're all very proud of you that you were able to break down the barrier and have a platonic relationship with these women.
Now let's talk about all their breasts.
Whose nipple placement is not so perfect? All right, Matt. Wow, everybody is so excited. Matt is back. Here he is now to give his hot 10 of the big 3. Man, so, Matt, was this a very difficult process for you?
No, I did it in like 5 minutes just now. Once I scratched out all these men. But no, and like I said, most of them are from Friday, like everyone else. So
Yeah, weird.
and I think I wrote most of them down without having to go through the filmographies and stuff first. There was some I missed, but Yeah, and with Dave and Jamie, I only have 2 people that cross over with each of them, and they're not the same people. But so yeah, it's a very different list.
That's great.
I know his number 1 too.
Yeah, no, I know you do. Yeah, so my number 10 is that little girl at the beginning of Nightmare on Elm Street 4. God, man, I want to fuck that kid. I mean, come on. She can draw. She's got that dress on.
Watch out, Matt. These days they'll believe us.
I was going to say before you started, I know how you feel about little Nancy from Friday 6 when you said, "Man, I want to fuck that kid," but don't say that here tonight. And then you did the same joke.
Shit.
Awesome.
Shit. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to fuck children. That's disgusting. Yeah. So my number 10 is one that's not necessarily conventionally hot, but she is extremely attractive to me. How smart she is, and how well she carries herself, and that's Ginny, Amy Steele from Friday 2. I mean, she's not like a supermodel, but if you look at her now, she's aged beautifully, and that would be, definitely a woman I would share my life with, And in the film, I mean, she plays Paul. She holds her own. She's smart as hell. I like that kind of shit. So,
could you imagine being married to her? Wow.
I would love that. Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, she'll use that child psychology on you.
That's fine. Hey, the woman can be in charge. I don't care. All right. Then my number 9 from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1, and that's Tina.
Yes.
I think she's very hot. She clearly likes to get down. She likes bad boys.
Like you, yeah.
I think she's damaged, and I find that hot. Like she has daddy issues, and I find that wildly attractive in some people. At least to a point. She's
And
not
she looks
somebody.
hot in a body bag too.
Oh yeah, exactly. Covered in blood. I like it. When that lizard or whatever centipede comes out of her mouth, I'm like, fuck yes.
It was making room for your dick.
Who's hotter in a body bag? Her in Part 1 or Nancy Loomis on Halloween 2?
Where she blinks her eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, baby, go take a really cold shower and then just lay on the bed and just stare at a spot on the wall, and I'll be in a minute. Okay, my number 8 is from Nightmare on Elm Street, again, Part 5, and that is Greta, the model.
Oh, yeah.
I like her because she isn't full of herself. Like, she's friends with that fucking comic book dork, and like she cracks jokes and stuff. She's not like, she clearly has a way about her and is smart and is seemingly down to earth, even though she has is trying to go in a modeling career or something like that. So, and she just looks really great with her mouth stuffed.
It's hard to talk about women when you're attracted to them on a podcast. What are you gonna say? It sucks.
That scene brings Matt back to his Garbage Pail Kid review days. Yeah, she looks good with her mouth stuffed, and you can never stuff it enough, apparently. So
Yeah.
that's always a good
Keep
thing.
going and going.
They're growing new blood.
Matt, does that mean that your lead-in line when you're getting down is "Bon appetit, bitch"?
Yeah, you're a chef too, and you wear the chef hat. Wow. Dude, if you could do that, if she appeared at like a con in your area, could you imagine that? Would you do it?
Fuck yeah, I would do it.
Well,
Yeah.
let's keep an eye out, everybody. If that girl comes to a
amazing.
fucking, we're doing it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Someone's knocking on the door telling Matt to leave, to get off the show.
You're canceled. My number 7, and I did add this one on the fly when Dave mentioned it, but that is Chris from Nightmare on Elm Street remake. I kind of completely forgot about that movie.
Oh, yeah.
And she's undeniably attractive. Yeah, I mean, it's a shitty movie anyways, but once she's dead, it definitely is even worse. So,
Oh, yeah. It gets worse.
yeah. My number 6 is from Freddy versus Jason, and that's Catherine Isabel as Gib.
Nice gift.
Wow.
Yeah, she seems like a. Well, obviously, she gets down. She looks great. We all know who Catherine Isabel is. And
Yeah, but it's like kissing an ashtray.
I'm fine with that.
Do you care if her hair smells like cigarettes?
I don't mind.
They're
about-
mint.
Babe, you don't like it, don't touch after.
Same old Gib. Yeah.
Wow, dude. Nice. I was hoping somebody would pick her.
Somebody, and
Good
sometimes
old
chicks
Katie.
in ball caps is hot, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, nice. And listen, you never have to ask her twice.
What am I on? 5? Yeah.
Yep, there's your number 5.
5 is from Friday the 13th, part 3, and that's Vera.
Yeah.
Vera, no complaints there. She is super hot. I mean, that's an attractive cast, with those 3 women anyways, but I think she stands out definitely.
I'm glad all 3 girls made it to our lists.
Number 4 from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, and that's Harley. She is incredibly hot, not just in that movie, but she is in all the films and stuff I've seen her in. That actress is just completely adorable, and she seems like, I don't know, 4'5" and weighs 100 pounds, and I find that attractive.
Wow, I know a kid that's that exact dimension.
Hello. Yeah, so my number 3 is from Friday, part 4, and that is Samantha.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay.
She is fucking hot. From Weird Science to this, and there's just something about her. Yeah, she's cute as hell, I guess.
Now, would you have picked her over the blonde in Weird Science?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, I would have. Yep.
Would you have picked her over the Doubleman twin girl like he did when he had the opportunity, or almost did? Would you be distracted enough by the Doubleman girl, if even that she was your date?
No, I would pick
No?
Samantha.
Okay. Well, she's your girlfriend. You've had sex with her 100 times, and you see this girl, and you're probably never going to see her again. Can you see why? He thought about it.
Paul would slip
Oh,
up.
sure. Yeah.
I mean,
we're
thinking
all-
about it, everybody thinks about a little
we're all
strange here
human
and
beings,
there. Yeah.
So you might think about it, but you wouldn't go as far as he did.
Right.
Right, because when that weekend's over, what's he going to do then?
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Good man.
All right, number 2,
Here we go.
Terry from Friday the 13th, part 2.
Yes!
Terry, you turkey.
I was
yeah.
wrong. I thought Terry, you turkey was going to be your number 1.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yep. Wow.
It was going to be, but he couldn't decide between dry and wet hair.
Oh, definitely the wet hair all the way. Yeah, don't dry it off when you get out of the shower. Yeah, she is, she's just smoking hot. And her clothing clearly showcases that. God.
Yeah, when she gets out of the shower, Dave hides all the towels in the house.
Sorry, babe, I'm doing laundry.
It's not because it's even wet. It's because it's long. Like it's all pulled back when you see her the other time. And I obviously she has she looks good, has a nice body and a pretty face. I just think that it's less becoming when she has that. But as soon as you see the length of her hair and I don't know, something about it, it's like I can't explain it. Well, do you guys agree? Do you think she looks better when the hair is down?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. See, I'm not so crazy.
Being so into that, though, Dave, did you notice the blooper that her hair is wet before she even gets in the water?
Yeah, weird. I did notice that.
Oh.
I was but I'm not looking at the hair at that scene. That's probably
The problem. That's why she got away with it for 25, 30 years, whatever.
she has a booty. That's true. She should have made my list. Now that I think about that, because she was one of the few that did have a booty. Damn it.
No takebacks.
Sorry, Matt. Yep.
Yeah, I will admit I was very disappointed about that.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so any guesses on my number 1 then?
It's that girl from Halloween 3 that works in the lab.
Oh, yeah.
She's a runner-up, and no, she didn't make it. Yeah, yeah, I was way into her. Yep.
I
don't even know her
think
name.
She's beautiful.
She is. Yeah.
I love her.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the blonde cokehead in Friday 5?
Oh, God. Showtime? No.
It's showtime, girl. You are so hot.
No. Too stupid.
Debbie Sue.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, narrow it down, Matt. Halloween, Friday, Nightmare.
Halloween.
Danielle Harris.
No.
From a Halloween.
Yeah,
I
Daniel
think-
Harris from Halloween 4. You're right.
No, Annie. Annie's what he's obsessed with Annie.
Might be Annie.
It's Annie from Halloween
Yeah.
1.
Of course, yeah.
That's my girl right there.
When she gets the butter spilled on her shirt.
Oh, so hot.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about her. I want to marry her. Yeah. Well, it was a tie, actually. It was a tie between her and the little boy Dylan from A New Nightmare. That bowl cut. Fucking, he's hot. But Annie won out in the end.
Wow.
Yeah, Annie. Yeah, I should have. Right. Yep. As soon as Alex said, I'm like, yep, that's definitely. Annie. That's
I thought
right.
you were going to guess it,
Yeah.
Dave, when you said you knew it.
I know. I had Terry on the brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Matt's top 10 from 10 to 1 is Ginny from Friday 2, Tina from Nightmare 1, Greta from Nightmare 5, Chris from Nightmare Remake, Gib from Freddy vs. Jason, Vera from Friday 3, Harley from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, Samantha from Friday 4, Terry from Friday 2, and Annie from Halloween 1 is his number 1 chick.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but the only same one from all three of our lists so far is Chris from Nightmare on Elm Street.
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow. That's cool. And I still have girls that nobody's mentioned that were on my big list. So this is fun. This is cool.
Yeah.
And Annie is
rank
sexy.
women in real life. This is great. We should all, you know.
You know? Let's do it next time, except it's going to be, let's do it for the B franchises. It'll be like Texas Chainsaw.
Pumpkinhead.
Chucky.
Hellraiser.
Yeah. Hellraiser. Oh, Hellraiser. I know my number 1. And
I know my
Master.
number 1 is, and it's the same as your number 1.
are you serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
she's fucking sexy as hell. And in Thinner.
Oh my God, yes, and Thinner.
Oh, I know who you mean. That girl from 90210?
Kari Wurr. Oh yes, I even said you know she gave him crabs, and I said if it was me, knowing she had crabs, I still would have slept with her.
Wow, she could have given 2 guys named Dave crabs.
If she could have given me crabs and lost my girlfriend of 2 years, just at that time, I would have done it.
Do you know I'm so stupid that episode came out in 94 of September, and I had no idea what he was talking about. He goes, and then the little party favor that Ariel gave me, and then they showed a picture of crabs on a rock and a wave hit them.
Yeah. Huh?
I was like, they're party favors?
How old were you? Wait a minute.
I was 14, but I didn't know what crabs were.
Okay, you're 14. Then it's excusable.
So I was like, so what? Did she tell him to blow on these and the crab bit his face or something? So stupid.
Shit, I was 24 then or something.
Yeah, so you knew.
I
what
might
it
have
was,
had
huh?
crabs already at that point. Shit, I don't even know.
No, I didn't know every sexual little disease or whatever. Okay, my hot 10 of the big 3. Why is this so hard for me to remember?
It's like a tongue twister. It shouldn't be, but it is. I hear you.
So first I'm going to sneak in my honorable mention, number 11, The Nurse from Friday the 13th, Part 4.
Yay! Wow.
Nice. Wow.
Yep. Yeah, I always thought she
Nice.
was way cute and couldn't believe that Axel got her. That was just mind-blowing to me.
Well, it's just like Bud and Nurse Karen.
I love Bud.
I love Bud, too,
I
but
would
not-
fuck Bud so fast.
You would?
Really?
Yeah.
So Bud's a
Yeah.
guy for you. Wow.
Well, I mean,
Send the limericks.
I just love a man with a dirty mouth. What can I say? Who also
That's-
smokes
What about
pot.
the guy from Silent Night, Deadly Night that gets strangled by the first kill by what's his name that works in the toy store?
Yeah, when he hangs him with the lights or whatever.
The one who looks like you?
Oh, shit. Now you've ruined the joke. See, I wanted to see. That wasn't a joke. I was trying to fool Jamie into
saying you're hot?
Because that means that she would fuck me. It was a joke, you know?
Dave is hot.
So would you, Jamie?
I knew I figured she
I'll
would
never tell.
not answer. That's what I was expecting you to say. That, exactly.
She wants dirty limericks in a Joe Pesci voice, and that'll really get her going. Especially around Christmas time.
No, but if we're talking Silent Night,
Henry.
definitely not. Oh my God.
Hey, Henry.
You know, don't make me cry now, Henry. Don't make me cry. I need you to cry. There you go.
Oh my God. So my number 10 is Terry the Turkey, Friday the 13th, Part 2. She is so hot. I mean, that moment, that is the hottest skinny dipping scene in any Friday the 13th. Any movie at all, really. I mean, what movie has a skinny dipping scene with a chick that hot, with a stomach that tight, with an ass like that, with a nice pair of boobs? Her hair looks good when it's wet. And it was a relief because she seems so prudish throughout the whole movie. She seemed into Scott in the beginning and then didn't give him no play, and then there she goes ripping her clothes off and jumping in, and she seemed cool when Scott took her clothes. She wanted them back, but she didn't seem exactly that upset that he saw her completely naked, 80s bush and all. She seemed just annoyed at her clothes being taken in general. So, no, but yeah, you can't argue with a body like that. And when I met her about 5 years ago, I told her she was the hottest chick in any of the Friday the 13th. Obviously, it's not true because she's number 10, and there's a bunch more coming in my list. But she is definitely in the top 5 or so. So, yeah. Yep, so that's number 10. Number 9 is Bree from the Friday the 13th remake.
You can't deny the perfect nipple placement.
No. They really were. And, there was a lot of awkward sexual moments in that remake that just hung way too long on naked girls, but I'll say that's one I just sat there and just went for the ride.
Dude, that scene when Chewie's watching her, when she's dancing, and they're playing that song, and oh, so hot the way she moves and dances.
Yeah.
And it's got that dirty sounding song, you know. I don't know what it's got weird.
It's like Beavis and Butthead doing like a Megadeth thing or breaking the law.
Hot as leather. You know how he says that at the end? He goes, "We're hot as leather." After they had that jam session.
All right, so number 8 is Carrie from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. You probably don't even know who I'm talking about.
Wait a minute.
The lead girl?
No, it's the friend who I think is hot, the dark-haired girl.
Yeah, man.
Dude. Yeah, because she's a dirty birdie, too. She's always trying to get it. Oh, yeah, I like her.
Matt, she's the one who got the Freddy glove bursting through her chest at the end of the movie.
Everything could be
I
all-
almost added her to the list once I remembered who she was, but I didn't.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she's hot, and you guys won't know this, but she's in my favorite movie of all time, Point Break. She is the girl who works at the police station who kind of like looks up everything Johnny Utah finds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her. Isn't that weird?
I never noticed that before, but you're absolutely right. I mean, obviously you're right, but I'm...
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, I never realized that until like just a couple of years ago. And I always thought she was hot. So once I put that together, I said, well, I got to put her in.
How do you rate Gary Busey?
Well, I tried to decide who'd make me come faster, him or Nick Nolte.
From 0 to Horseface.
Yeah. Again, it's on your guys' list. Nikki from Friday 13th, Part 6.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Best. Yep.
Yeah. I'd even do her while her face is pushed into the side of the trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if her body is still available, so.
Yeah, that's the only way I have sex.
You'd be telling her that. It's only 10 more minutes. What do you think of that now? Face in a camper, you know?
Oh, my God. Yeah. It's only 10 more minutes.
What do you think about that now?
Well, shit. What's she trying to do?
Court would make my list.
I could see that.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I have had a crush on him since that movie came out. Like, just, yeah.
Hey, what about Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tat-a-tooey? What about that guy?
Actually, I think he's cute, too.
See? I
Oh
know
my
your
God.
type. I figured it out.
I'm totally thrown off by all this. Number 6. No surprise. Tina from Friday the 13th, Part 5.
Nice.
Hey, yes.
Yeah, booby girl like that, and she has that smooth, cute face. She's down and dirty. I mean, that's exactly what I would be doing if I was in that fucking crazy farm, whatever you call it. Like, what else is there to do?
That's why she's there, because she's the nymphomaniac.
Right.
She can't stop fucking. So what do you think's going to happen if you send her to a place with guys there? Someone's going to fuck her.
Yeah. And it says a lot about her that they don't even, like, sneak into these people's... Like, this guy has his own room, right? And so does she. Like, they don't even sneak into the room while everyone's out and about. Like, they just go out in the middle of nowhere. They let Clint Eastwood whack off and watch them. I mean... It just says a lot about somebody, and it really appeals to me. Then let's go to the top 5 now. Number 5. I think this is also someone that's making everybody's list. It is Samantha from Friday the 13th, Part 4.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved her in Weird Science, like Matt. I loved her in this. She's hot today. Like, when I saw her, she just looks like the same person, but a little older. And that was 40 years ago. So that's insane that someone maintained... not that that matters in our list or anything, but that's still something to talk about.
She didn't make mine, though. She made 3 out of 4. But
Oh, I'm looking at a different Samantha for you. Duh.
yeah, that's why I had a
That's
different
Halloween
Samantha.
5.
Yeah,
Ugh.
not that I don't think that she's something, because she is. Judy Aronson, right? That's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think she's absolutely. She's she's a runner-up for me. But yeah, I think I like Trish better, honestly. It's one of those girls that I didn't used to be into when I was younger, and now I am. It's odd, but
Yeah. Trish is beautiful, definitely.
yeah, she is. She is very pretty.
Out of the 2, I'm still going with Samantha. So, So I'm going with Chelsea from Friday the 13th remake. Her name is Willa Ford.
She was on
she's
my
pretty.
She was on my short list. So was Danielle Panabaker.
Right. I'm surprised none of you picked her or Spaghetti or anybody. Like, none of you guys, just Brie.
But also, Willa Ford be number 2, honestly. So she's very pretty.
I am surprised nobody has said Sandra from Part 2.
I was going
You know
to.
why? There's one
Because
reason
she was
why.
underage.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
She's 16.
That didn't stop Matt. He actually just not into it.
But until I knew that, I always thought she was sexy. You can throw all the stones at me you want, but I'm honest about it, you know? Then I'm sure I'm not the only guy, so whatever. But then we found out.
I definitely had a thought process with her, so I always thought she was hot, like mostly the tits and all that stuff, and her face is okay. Her hair is so poofy and weird to me that I guess I said, if we're just going like the snapshot in life with all these girls in these movies, to me there's girls who don't need, like girls who I wouldn't have to say something like, well, if their hair was different
Right.
than I would, you know? So I figured if there's girls I have to say nothing about, then yeah. All right, so top 3. Number 3, Chris from the Nightmare on Elm Street remake.
Yay!
There you go.
Oh yeah, man, she ranks high for me, boy.
Everybody, man.
So if we average, I mean, we haven't heard your top 2 yet, but seems like she's going to average out to be the number one out of all of ours.
She's Dave's number 5. She's your number 7, and she's Jamie's 3.
Number 3, yeah.
Same as me. Wow.
Wow, awesome.
Wow. So, wonder if I've said enough that you guys could guess my top 2.
I have a guess for your top 1.
All right, well then try to... I don't think any... I feel like I've expressed this enough for number 2, though. I don't know, though. I don't think I went on and on about her, because I think I did a news story on her one time where I was not saying nice things.
I know who you're talking about. I know who your number 2 is. Easily. Even before you said that about a news story, I knew that's who it is.
Really?
It's Monica Keena, right? Hey!
Look at Dave, boy. Lori from Freddy vs. Jason is my number 2 hottest chick of all 3 franchises.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm totally surprised none of you did this. Why is that?
It was close.
What am I not seeing, or what am I seeing that you don't see?
No, I think she's definitely got it. I think the problem is every time I look at her, I can only ever think of Eddie Furlong. and I just picture them being strung out together, and it just isn't hot.
Wow.
I don't know.
Yeah, but we're supposed to capture these moments.
I know it, but I can't look at her without thinking of strung out Eddie Furlong. I just can't do it.
I don't really like her acting in the movie, honestly.
No?
She's okay. I mean, she looks great. If we were just going on
She does.
the looks, then yes. But, you know, she'd keep her mouth closed, I guess.
I think,
Well,
wasn't
not all the
she
time.
in the Demons remake? I mean,
Night of the
the
Demons,
Demons remake? Yeah,
Yeah, she was.
she looked really good there, I thought.
Yes, I agree. She did look good in the Nightmare. Yeah.
Dave's like, let me scratch out my number 10 also.
No, she definitely did. She looked good in Night of the Demons remake, and she looked good here. She's an honorable mention for me, and I understand why. I see the attraction. I 100% see the attraction. It's just not 100% my... It's hard to explain. Like, there's some girls on my runner-ups that I'm going to say that I'll be like, I'm surprised this wasn't a more popular girl. But
Right.
who knows? I feel you.
So you guys are never going to guess my number 1 hottest chick of all 3 of these franchises.
Yeah, it's easy.
It's
She's
not
on
Vera?
everybody's list, except mine. She's my number 11.
All say it at the same time.
Yeah, right.
It's Vera.
Vera.
Yeah.
There you go. The big V.
Who would have thought?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, yeah. Can you imagine she said that to me? I'd be like, my whole world would come crashing down. Oh my god. I'd be like, can we talk about this? Like now? Not when you come back?
Let me ask you guys a question. You know that scene where she leans over into the fireplace
Oh, yeah.
and he's like looking at her ass?
Mm-hmm.
Is that hot?
No, it's not much of an ass, especially for. I wish she had more of an ass, but she still looks good. I'd still look because you want to see everything you can, but you know.
I don't know. Like every time I look at that, I turn to Brian. I'm like, is that hot? And he's like, hell yeah. And I'm like, I don't. I mean,
Yeah, well, of course I'd still look at it. She don't have a J-Lo booty or nothing, but...
I wish she did. I wish she was packing something.
I think it's the pants. I just think the pants kind of don't. They're not hot.
Flattering. No, they're not. The whole outfit is not hot. It's this big, weird red jumpsuit.
Oh, it's terrible. Shades of red. Different shades of red, too.
And if you look at her earlier in the movie where she has this, like, tight shirt on and then she has another shirt over it and all this, like, when she's in the car with Shelly and they both look up at the black dude who's going to punch through the window, like, her face is so beautiful. Like, I have, obviously, freeze frames of it, and I used to post it in places just to show how hot she is. But, yeah, like, she is a doll, man. Like, that face is unreal. She has a nice rack, nice body, everything about her from head to toe. Totally, totally into her. So, yep, Vera Sanchez is number 1.
Awesome.
Friday
Nice.
3. Yep, so my top 10 are Terry from Friday the 13th Part 2, Bree from the Friday remake, Kerry from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Nikki from Friday 6, Tina from Friday 5, Samantha from Friday 4, Chelsea from Friday Remake, Chris from Nightmare on Elm Street Remake, Lori from Freddy vs. Jason, and Vera from Friday 3. Whew!
All right.
Very cool.
We really did the Lord's work here today.
Yeah. I had fun. It was hard to do, though. There are so many attractive women in these things, particularly Friday. It was so hard. Like Vera, she was on, she was off, she was back and forth. If I would have had time to rewatch all the movies, it might be a different 10. I was looking at scenes on YouTube. I was looking at pictures. I'm trying to figure who's going to make it.
Wow, thanks for putting all that into this. Yeah.
Hey, you're talking about attractive women. Why do I not want to look at them?
I'm surprised no one picked Tyra Banks at all.
Wow, yeah.
Because, I mean, she's a stunner, obviously.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm surprised nobody picked Adrian, because she was on mine at one time and then came off. I'm talking about from Jason X. The blonde girl that examines and takes his eye out.
Yeah.
She's like a model. She's so hot. She was on mine at one time. I had 3 girls from Jason X because I think Rowan is very hot too.
You're right, she is.
What is she? I think she's Filipina. She is freaking.
Yeah, she's
actually,
Filipino.
I think Rowan in that film, to me, Rowan is the hottest chick. But
she is something.
No, I was going to confess that I didn't think of Tyra Banks or anybody from Jason X.
I didn't either. Well, I thought of people from Jason X, but I did not think of Tyra. God damn it. I didn't think of Tyra. I would like to give an honorable mention, though, to Heather Langenkamp from New Nightmare. I think that's the best she's ever looked. I just think she's beautiful in that film. And like, she looked better in 3 than she did in 1, but I think in New Nightmare, that was like the hottest I've ever seen her.
I'm with you. I like the babysitter more from that.
Oh,
from
yeah.
that movie.
And she's from 90210.
Yeah, Laura Kingman. That's correct. Yep, for sure.
Oh, and Matt wants to make an honorable mention. He loves Lindsay Wallace from the Halloween. What was that? 78.
He could pick her from both, from 2018 and 78, and get away with it.
Jesus.
Yeah, well,
No, but he said 78 though. He didn't say 2008.
you can rip my clothes off, and I'll rip your clothes off, and we can rip Lindsay's clothes off.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people?
I know, it's crazy.
People have a fit over that joke now?
Oh yeah, they're so stupid.
Oh, stupid.
Yeah.
And I never even thought of it being anything other than a joke. You know, like, obviously it is. But
I think he messed up. I thought he was supposed to say Linda, and he just messed up.
No, I think he was joking. But so what? It's a fucking joke, you know?
It's obviously a really racy joke, but it's still a joke. It's nothing to get upset about.
Wow, people get upset about jokes. You haven't realized that yet?
Well, that's my whole line of humor. I mean, if you were upset by that, you probably wouldn't be listening to this show or Banana Laser.
What can we do? What? And I'm surprised nobody picked the nurse from Nightmare on Elm Street 3 that lures Joey in there with the tongues and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about her.
Yeah?
Hey, I wrote it down. I wrote nurse from Part 3. Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll mention some things I wrote down. I wrote Sandra. I wrote Chris Higgins. I wrote Marcy. Ellie Grimbridge.
Oh, man.
I did mention Kelly Meeker from Halloween 4, but I was going to say
I thought
absolutely
you might.
From the neck down, though, only. Yeah. But then I thought I didn't want her on my list because of her face, so I decided to just bump her to like 12 or 13. She's all that girl from Halloween H2O, the one that's with the nerdy dude with the big nose.
Michelle Williams, nobody mentioned her.
Nobody mentioned her, which is weird. No one mentioned Danielle Harris.
Right.
And I'm actually surprised by that. I really thought Danielle Harris was going to make, honestly, all of your lists. I really did.
She was honorable mention of mine.
Okay.
But only from
honorable
Halloween
mention.
4 and 5.
Michelle Williams, I think she looks great now, but back then and when she was on Dawson's Creek, I couldn't get past those puffy eyelids. I don't know. I have very weird...
Yeah, hang-ups. Yeah.
Very weird hang-ups.
Fuck off.
Oh.
Most of the women that I've dated and watched things with and had conversations with, a lot of them all seem to have hang-ups about people on TV that way that I don't notice guys critiquing when I watch movies with guys. I think it's a female thing. I just think it's one of those things.
It is. We can't.
It's interesting.
We can't help it.
They can afford to be more picky. Guys are desperate.
It's funny. I know. I thought somebody would mention the babysitter girl from 2018 from Halloween because she's kind of stunning.
Oh, yeah.
And I wrote somebody down that I don't think anyone's going to have on their list, but I think, she should have her day. I think that Kara Strode in freaking Halloween 6 is beautiful.
No, I don't like her sharp chin. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's what the studio told her when they want to hire her because of her chin.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, no, I didn't think of her, and I thought of that dude's girlfriend, the other chick too, who got killed in the bed with the guy. I didn't think of her. I mean, I didn't write her down.
Nobody mentioned Muffin. Yeah.
Muffin.
I was going to.
She looks really cute with those ribbons in her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one sexy bitch.
Yeah, I tried to hook up with her, and I was like, I'm stricken out all over the place.
Yeah. So, oh no, I must have wrote the name wrong. I did write Gibb from Freddy vs. Jason.
Yeah, that's her.
I did put that.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't pick her.
I also picked Robert Rustler.
Yeah, nice.
So did I.
Yeah, no shit.
There you go. I thought somebody would pick one of the two blondes. Actually, one of them was on my list at one point.
The twins?
Tamara? No, Tamara from part 8, the blonde girl that drew her body and seduced the principal, or Melissa, of course, in the next one, part 7.
Oh.
Or all the way around, 7 and 8.
Melissa was pretty. I don't love her
Yes.
hair in that film.
Right.
And Tamara has a very sharp face. And I just...
Yeah, especially when there was glass in it.
Yeah. I just never... I want to think she's cute, but I just don't. I think Kelly Hu is really cute, though.
Tamara's hair is messed up. That's what it is. It's that 80s hair. I can't get past it.
That's
There's something to that, though. There's something to that. And I'm glad nobody cheated and picked Linnea Quigley because she was in Nightmare 4 Under the Body. But I figured that was a cheat. Otherwise, she'd be in the top, I don't know, 3. Just because it's her for me.
Yeah.
But we never really see her. We just see
She's just like a stunt.
her torso.
Person. Yeah.
Yeah, we see her torso.
I'm surprised Matt didn't pick the mom in Nightmare 2. Jesse's mom.
I'd legit had Mrs. Jarvis down, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's no joke.
No, it's no, not the Jarvis sandwich is a fantasy of mine. There's no question. Oh my gosh,
Matt, how old are you these days?
40.
Okay.
He's a simple guy.
Mm-hmm.
And what about Pam? What about Pam from Hello Pam?
She was on my short list from 5.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had her. She got bumped kind of last minute. I think whenever I got Chris from the remake, I bumped her.
Yeah, I actually had both Bree and Nikki from part 6 before they got bumped.
Oh wow.
Wow. No one had the that chick with the weird dancing in Friday 5. I know guys that are obsessed with her.
Violet,
Me too.
I do love her, like as a character. But.
Yeah, I think she's attractive too. But
Yeah, this listener of ours, Dave Evans, he's obsessed with that chick.
Is she the one with the human slave?
No, that's Nightmare 6.
Oh, okay.
The discount Jodie Foster has
Oh, yeah, that's right.
a human slave.
You know where her mother is? The girl in New Blood. Pardon me. Yeah, wait, is it New Blood?
New Beginning.
New Beginning, thank you. Yeah, you know who her mother is? The girl that does the dance?
Oh, yeah. They said it in the documentary. Who was that?
It's what's her name from Brooke Bundy from freaking Kristen's mother from Nightmare 3 and 4. Andale.
And nobody picked Arquette.
Yeah, I mean,
no.
she's kind of plain looking in that movie.
Oh, she's pretty, but
Yeah.
She's pretty, but is just
Yeah.
I think it's because through the whole movie she looks sleep deprived and just beaten down. But
yeah,
I think she looks better as she got older, too.
I agree.
Yeah.
yeah. A lot of, I'll tell you, There's so many people. They're really very attractive people, and I'm sure it goes for the same for the men too. I mean, I can't. Jamie could say I don't know, but I'm just saying when I look at this, just they know what they're doing.
We're definitely gonna have to get in touch with our feminine side and pick the 10 hottest guys out of these 3 franchises one day.
I'm down.
Rob Dyer.
Well, Freddie's got to be number 1 because that dude got burnt to a crisp. He's fucking smoking.
He's definitely that.
He's hot, man. He's so hot. Look at him.
Ted from Part 2 is my number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Ted.
Shelley.
Jelly. Yeah.
Imagine that in a cruel twist of fate. Oh yeah. Chuck.
When
Chuck's
I want to
cool,
get my
man.
Cheech and Chong on.
Yeah. Chili's cute too, and so is what's her name? Edna. In the beginning.
Chili
No,
actually
dude.
made my short list. I think she's adorable.
Who? Julie? You said?
Chili.
Oh, Chili. Oh, okay. Yes, exactly. Chili. She is cute, but you guys don't think that that girl in the beginning of 3? Edna, it's just she's like the same age as the kids in the movie. They just put rollers in her hair. Yeah, I think she's actually.
She looks just like my aunt.
Oh, so you can't think she's pretty.
No, it's gross.
That's what happens with me and what's her name from Part 3 from Friday 3. That girl looks like my cousin a little bit. The one that everybody likes, not Chris and not Vera though.
Debbie.
Debbie, yeah, she looks a little like my cousin, but not in a very distant way. But since the first time, there must be one feature about her. I don't know what it is, like in her face, though. But maybe it's her eyes. But as soon as I saw her, I immediately thought of my cousin. And ever since then, it's always been there.
Right.
So
I'm so glad Matt and Jamie have Vera on their list.
Oh, Vera's she's my number 11. Truth be told.
Dave, don't talk to me anymore.
We're not friends anymore.
Yeah, we're not friends. So, Matt, listen, we're looking for a third guy, man. You can forget that banana laser stuff. No more production. Wow. Great time. Yeah, this was fun. We didn't know how this would go, but yeah, this was a great time. It's great reminiscing about hot chicks. And appreciating their beauty, because we really do. And, listen, we're watching horror movies. People think these movies are all tits and blood, so we figured we talked enough about blood. Let's get to tits. And next we're going to do dicks, like we said. Top 10 hottest guys, man. No, I was kidding. Now, maybe one day we'll actually do something like that when we have absolutely no other ideas. But for now, we're doing good. So that's on the back burner.